biggest insecurity always was that I was not good enough to start doing the thing I really wanted to do. It's, for example, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but for some reason I thought I was not good enough, and that should stop me because I didn't have the body that I want, because I don't have a beard like all of these masculine men you see out there right now in social media, and that I was not already confident enough to speak in front of a camera. And maybe you've already experienced something like this too. You said to yourself that you're not good enough, so you cannot start doing the thing you really want to do. Is that the case? Well, let me tell you that things don't work that way in our world. Because if you want something, you should go and take it right now. Otherwise, you're never gonna make it if you don't really put yourself in uncomfortable situations. And because there is no such thing as perfect timing, you just have to start it. No matter where are you in your journey, you just have to start doing the things. Because everything works like that in life. You can't just expect to be good at something by a coincidence. You have to work for it. This is a common sense. No matter how skinny you are, no matter where you live, in which country, no matter what language do you speak, if you don't go and get the thing you want to get, you're not gonna get it. Trust me. Period. That's it. The world is open for your conquest. What are you waiting for? You're only bullshitting yourself to prevent yourself from winning. You're playing against your own mind. Do you think your friends, parents, or your teachers are going to come to you and stop you from pursuing your goals? Of course not. The only person who is going to stop you from doing anything you want is yourself, your own mind. Because you keep telling yourself you're not good enough. But of course, that's the point. You are not born to be good at everything. People learn. That's how things function in our world. Do you think the people you listen to were born that way, that they had all of this information and that they start teaching you everything from the moment they were born? Of course not. They learned it the hard way. They did something uncomfortable and they grow from this, and now they can teach you, because that's how things work. And if you think I'm not insecure because I upload every day, you're completely wrong, trust me. Actually, you know what? Let's just stop the bullshit for a second. Now, let's talk like real men about our problems and about the things that are stopping you from pursuing your goals. Look, my biggest insecurity for 9 months, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, but the thing that was stopping me the most was that I live in a room with my sister, and the room is almost messy all the time. You see, take a look. Do you think this should bother me when I say it out like this? Do you think it's a reasonable excuse to not do what I want? But there are so many insecurities I can tell you right now that you may be thinking of, but they're limiting you from your full potential. Like, I will give you another example. My other insecurity for becoming a YouTuber is that I don't have a professional microphone or professional setup or camera or all of this shit. But who cares? I mean, this is not going to help me if I just keep making excuses. This is not going to help me to become one. This is just going to stop me. Do you understand? Because you are stopping yourself with every limiting belief you have in your mind. You just have to ignore it and do it anyway, because nobody cares. Who cares that your room looks like this? What's the matter? Also, I'm filming with my phone. Just look at where I put my phone to film. Does this look like a professional setup or something? I'm just improvising to make my dream come true. You should do this, because it's very easy for me to just sit and edit the whole video and it looks like nothing's wrong, all this stuff. But I want to show you the reality, that the ugly reality that nobody is showing you. Do you think other people that you're watching are doing this, or they're just editing everything and not showing you the full reality of theirs? No, of course, they're just trying to make you feel worthless by providing you with some bullshit and just making you even more insecure. That's why I wanted to show you the ugly side of things, because if you go to my other videos, you can see that I've changed the backgrounds and all of this stuff. I've put little effects and all of this stuff, but at least for this video I wanted to show you that things are not always like this. I don't even speak English that well. This is also one of my insecurities. I make grammar mistakes all the time. I'm not confident sitting in front of a camera also. But I'm just doing it anyway because this is the only way. How can I progress? That's how things work. I don't think you should be bothered by all of these things. Like I told you, I don't speak great English because I was not born in the UK or the US like everybody else. But it doesn't matter. Wait, someone is calling. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I could have just cut out this part of the video, but I just want to show you the reality, because that's the only way I'm going to convince you to start doing what you want. It could be so easily if I just edit all of this stuff and never show you these things, but I think this is valuable. This might inspire you. So I want you to do something. If you've always had something in mind that you wanted to do, but didn't have the courage to do it for some reason or another, like I told you in my video, maybe you've had the same problems, just do it. See what will happen. Just try it, yeah. Nothing bad is going to happen, only good things are going to come out. Why don't you try? This will be a very valuable lesson for you. Yeah, I showed you everything I wanted to show you, like even my chair. My chair, it's a little bit rubbed, but who cares? The only thing who is stopping me from doing what I think, it's me. Yeah, you got the point. I really hope you can get this lesson and stop trying to put yourself in a cage and limiting yourself that you're not good enough. Because yeah, you might not be good enough, but it doesn't matter. If you do the thing you want to do, you will get better someday. This is inevitable. You will get better, but you just have to start. This is the hardest part. To start requires so much effort to convince yourself that you can do it, that everything else later on seems easy. That's it. Bye.